Okay.
Hello, Devin.
Hey, Kurt.
Welcome to the July the 11th
2015
Webisode of ArtStreamLIVE, and we are live.
in full color and full sound.
Right. And Charles couldn't be with us tonight. He had to be away, but Big Buck is filling in for Charles.
That's right.
And we got Big Buck tonight, so he'll be with us during the webisode. But speaking of Charles, I thought it would be fun to mention once again that at the Mobile Museum of Art, they have a special exhibition of Charles Smith's artwork, Black Hands I Am. And there are 58 pieces of beautiful ceramic artwork by Charles on display there. They will be up through October the 11th.
Right.
If you have not had the opportunity to go see it yet, I hope you will go. It's well worth it.
It's a great show.
It's been getting good reviews, too. Everybody loves it. So
And it's been one of the best attended shows they've had in a long time.
The opening, almost 300 people at the opening, and it has been well attended also. But another thing, too, to mention, was that on Sunday, June the 28th, they had a special event at the Mobile Museum of Art called Brunch with the Artist. And we know how much Charles likes to eat.
That's right.
So he made it to that. But they had that on that Sunday afternoon from 12 until 2. They had Susan Downing White also was one of the artists featured, and Charles. And these are some photographs from a young lady named Glenn Bingham who works at the Mobile Museum of Art. Kind enough to let us share these tonight. But there's Charles in line with the food.
With the food.
Yeah. And like you said, John Cleverton in front of him there, one of our art professors out at the university, former. And there's Charles having a good meal with other patrons and supporters of the art, donors to the museum, patrons of the museum, supporters of the museum. And so that's the lobby where they
had a good turnout.
Yeah, had a good turnout to that in the grand lobby there at the museum. And I just had some shots of Charles intermingling with folks.
Charles working the crowd, right?
Yeah, on the left side there, that is the director of the Mobile Museum of Art with Charles. And there's a good shot of Susan Downing White, who has paintings in there also right now, the new landscape show, which is going on also right now. Her work is featured in that. And if Charles has been interacting, you know, everybody has a smile when Charles is around. He's a lot of fun. Always has a good tale about art.
Got a good story.
Yep, so that was something we wanted to share and let people know that it happened.
Right.
And they had a good turnout for that and had fun, and it's been a good show, so go see it. Don't miss this one. And I think talking about art, do you want to share some art you got tonight?
Yeah.
All right.
I've done some new spoons. I mean, this is one of several that I've done. And here's a picture of it there. And this is made out of walnut. This is actually part of an old organ console that was recycled.
All right.
So we have that, and if anybody...
I like that flare handle. That's very good, very good.
It's a rice spoon.
Okay.
Sort of shape. Anybody interested in these things, they can go to Esty. Wooden Grace is the name, and here is the web address if they want to go see more of them.
And these works are available for purchase.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. Enthusiastically. So let's see. I have also done some sculpture. Here's a recent piece.
In fact, that piece is behind us right now.
Yep, right there behind us. And there's a little...
What's the title? Do you have a title for that one? Or?
Yes, as typical, it is... the date it was done. I don't do titles.
All right.
5/28/15.
I just like the barns on stilts.
So here's a little video that shows all sides of it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting, David.
So that was the 360 view of it.
Yeah, and Big Buck's back there taking a
he's
closer look at the piece right now.
It's a little leaning from his weight.
Yeah, I kind of like the horizontal versus the vertical of the piece. Very good, Big Buck. Very good. All right, well, talking about some art, I have something I want to share. But before I do, you know, this is a tradition that has been started by you, and I've been trying to help carry it on here at ArtStreamLIVE. The tradition of some, I call them unportraits.
Right.
Some people prefer non-portrait, but I like
unportraits. We'll make it official. That's what it is. Yeah.
And that's a tradition we've been doing, and I have tried to continue that on. But before I unveil the new unportrait tonight, live here on Web Street, ArtStreamLIVE, I can't even talk. I'm all excited. But before we unveil that tonight, I just thought it'd be fun to review what is an unportrait, what does that mean? And that's what we call the beauty of the unportrait. So we're going to share that tonight. And there are actually some of the ones on the top row are ones David had done of Charles and me and Boudreaux, and one of our hot mamas, Brenda. And then I've done that down there of David and Charles, and a question mark, a new unportrait.
Must be one new one.
Who could it be?
Wonder who it is.
Well, we'll find out in a minute, but we thought we would share the idea behind this.
This is sort of our thesis statement for the
I
unportrait.
guess it is, and the beauty of the unportraits, one of the beauty of it is that, number one, you're creating to make art, not a likeness.
Right.
So that's not necessary for an unportrait, which is good. Number two, if the artwork resembles the subject,
that's okay.
That's okay. That works.
That's just fine.
It doesn't have to, but if it does, great. So we go to number three. Well, if the artwork does not resemble the subject, that's okay too.
It's just fine.
It's fine.
It might even be better. Who knows?
It could be, actually. All right, number four, an unportrait is not a commissioned artwork.
Never. Just not part of it.
Now, if somebody wanted to pay for it, we wouldn't turn it down.
But they can't commission.
But it wouldn't be commissioned, right?
No. We don't turn money away.
No, never. All right, number five, it's okay if the subject does not like the unportrait.
That's right, because it was not a commission.
It was not a commissioned portrait.
It's none of their business.
It's an unportrait. Like we said before, since it could resemble or not, whether they like it or not, it's not important to the piece.
That's right.
It's not based on that. And the artist is not obliged to please anyone.
That's right.
That's one of the beauties of the unportrait, right there.
It's art for art's sake.
There you go.
And art has a lot of art.
Number seven, this is revised. I like this. The artist is not responsible for reactions to the artwork.
That's right.
We have no control over that. So,
and nor do we want any.
Hopefully the work doesn't cause a cultural riot or something, right. But if it did, we aren't to blame.
But it's part of the art then.
It's part of the art, right. Number eight, unportraits have no artistic style restraints or time limitation. They can be any style, take however long you want, doesn't matter, doesn't apply to the unportrait.
That's right.
You want to mix styles, mix them, whatever. It. Number nine, unportraits allow pure creative freedom. Since there are no restrictions, the artist is free to
Portrait's
create.
only the starting point.
The portrait's the beginning. That's good. I like that. That could be number 10, actually.
That's it.
We may have to make that number 10.
We may have to revise our manifesto.
We may have to do it. Yeah. The portrait's only the starting point.
That's
very good. I do like that. Now, I know you had mentioned possible number 11 then. What would that be?
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, does it... In a portrait, it doesn't depend on what galleries think of it?
Oh, yeah.
Collectors?
No, neither galleries, nor gallery owners, nor art critics, nor art museums.
Art agents?
Does not matter what
Doesn't matter. Right. So, that's all part of what we call the unportrait, which has become a tradition here in ArtStreamLIVE.
Symbol of absolute freedom in the artwork.
And in a moment, I'm going to share what the new one is, and then in a little bit, we'll have a video to show how it actually progressed. But it's something that I had been working on, and it is, like you said, it's a lot of fun. Just no pressure, no hurry.
Just do it.
All right, so are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to kind of go this way. Go over here and get it. And in a moment, I shall reveal the brand new. I have to back up.
There you go. The new unportrait.
Hey.
How about a round of applause from the studio audience here?
This is one of our behind-the-scenes people here at ArtStreamLIVE. This is Annie, who is part of our catering team of Two Hot Mamas.
That's
and
right.
she's also been responsible for helping monitor our chat room.
That's right.
Which we could talk about. Yeah, if you actually want to make a comment, we do have a chat room open here that is available, and you can interact with us.
Yeah, you can even call us on the phone.
Call us on the phone. So this is the brand new unportrait. It's acrylic on canvas, 24 inches high by 20 inches. And if Annie doesn't like it, it doesn't matter. If she does, great. But if she doesn't, and it just happened to turn out looking like her, but we thought we'd share that tonight with you. So this is the brand new official and a tradition of unportraits here at ArtStreamLIVE.
That's right.
Right. So we thought we'd go with a little bit of a retro look on that tonight. So we'll put that back, and that will become part of the collection of Annie Simmons. We'll be presenting that to her after the webisode. So we thought it would be fun to share a video now showing how this painting actually came to be.
To the video.
To the video.
Okay.
All right. Well, David, I want to shake your hand because you've helped establish this tradition.
That's right. It's a new movement.
And you never know at ArtStreamLIVE. I mean, behind the scenes, we were thinking maybe it's time for Charles to do a clay 3D unportrait. Right. Why not, Charles? If you're watching tonight, what do you think? Not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's for a wall piece, too.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Get busy, Charles.
Get busy, Charles. I think that'd be a great idea. And as you saw, the title of the piece is Annie Simmons, One Hot Mama.
There you go.
Part of our Hot Mamas catering, which goes on behind the scenes after every webisode. She takes good care of us.
That's right.
So thank you, Annie, and I hope you, I got to wave right. I hope you enjoy your portrait and hang it up. All right. So.
Okay. I think that's it.
Well, the only thing we do, before we go, though, I just want to, I think we need to bring up the point of the idea behind ArtStreamLIVE. Is it is an interactive web outreach.
Right.
Because we did do outdoor shows for years where we did interact with the public, and that was part of the idea behind this, is that we could interact through the web with folks still. So if you want to interact, we'd love to have that. We can take emails. We've got a chat room that you can get into where we broadcast through. You can check our Facebook.
That's
Call
right.
us on the phone.
Yep.
And you never know, we'll have some other things coming up. Who knows? We may have one day where perhaps a viewer can be a recipient of an unportrait.
It could be.
It could happen, and that's why you need to keep coming back and checking with us.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen on ArtStreamLIve, that's
And
for
it
sure.
usually does.
And it does, usually right when we start the program.
That's right.
But we just want you to reach out to us if you'd like to. We're here to answer your questions, share ideas, topics, and we've covered a lot. If you want to check out the old archives, where can they go to do that? Ustream?
They can go to Ustream
Right.
and look up
ArtStreamLIve?
ArtStreamLive.com. I mean, they can look ArtStreamLive in the search bar and find us. Same thing on YouTube. They can find us that way.
We're on YouTube, and we've got a
We're on
Facebook page.
Vimeo too.
We're on Vimeo. We've got a Facebook page.
Facebook page and ArtStreamLive.com.
We have ArtStreamLive.com, so we're not trying to hide from you. And check it out and see what you think. Let us know. So we hope you've enjoyed the webcast tonight, and Big Buck's enjoyed it. Thank you, Big Buck, for filling in for Charles, and hopefully next month we'll get Charles back. And maybe we have some cool pictures. We're not going to tell you where he is.
No.
But I am hoping to have some cool pictures to show us.
I hope so.
I do hope so. And I am going to push that idea. I like the idea of the ceramic 3D unportrait. That could open up a whole new creative pursuit for Charles. So that's not a bad idea. Charles, I hope you're watching. Start thinking about that.
Yeah.
And Charles, do me first.
No. I'm the one that started it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the one that drove you to the art show when your van broke down.
I'm the one that put your art show up in the museum. Okay.
I can't beat that one.
But you know, now, to be fair,
Annie said she's the one that feeds him.
Yeah, Annie's the one that feeds him. That's true. But to be fair, before we go, I have to do, just to be fair to Big Buck, maybe Big Buck could be first. I mean, why not? Big Buck is Charles's buddy.
Thank you.
If it wasn't for Charles, there would be no Big Buck.
That's true.
So, but it could happen.
Yeah.
Do you want to end it on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. So thank you again for watching us tonight. Have a great summer.
Right.
Hope you had a good 4th of July, and we're looking forward to next month. And until then, arrivederci.
Adios.
Good night, everybody.
I like that.
Well, gentlemen, no point in hanging around this dump any longer.